Hello there. Welcome to this weekly pick a card reading where we're gonna look into your following week and see what is gonna play out for you and seek some advice and guidance from the universe so you're gonna have the best possible outcomes regarding the situations playing out the best possible way for you. Okay, we have three piles here. Starters, there is pile 1, the griffin. Pile 2, the hooded black cat. And pile 3, the horned cat, or as I like to call it, my little maleficent cat. Alright, you can pick more than one pile if you feel attracted to more than one. It's perfectly okay, more messages might apply. You can see there's a little of a Halloween theme going on, as I am excited for Halloween coming up this week, or Samhain, as some of us prefer to call it, more traditionally. Okay, so make your pick and let's get into that. All right, let's see what your messages are. Take your pick. Okay. So, without further ado, let's start with our first pile. Oopsie daisy. Yep, this goes here. Pile number 1. Hello, you who chose the brave and strong griffin. Let's see what the cards and this week have in store for you. Okay, pull that to the side. Page of Wands, Two of Wands, and the Lovers. Salacious. Okay, honeys. I'm gonna open my clarification card here. Four of Swords. Some insight and information mostly, actually, than clarification. I'm sorry, I misspoke. Great. And your advice? Okay, let's start. Now, in the following week, you will be receiving some interesting information and communication and insight. Let's start with the salacious part. So, okay, for a great many of you, someone will have their eye on you. You will be attracting an admirer. It might be someone who is already present in your life, but they are going to go a long mile to gain some extra information and insight on you. They're stricken by you, find you immensely interesting, and this is a person that is generally quite interesting and interested themselves. Like, how do I mean this? This is a person who loves learning. They are very passionate about evolving in their specific field of choice and interest, but generally in life also. Um, they might appear quiet, innocent in a way, like maybe they are young or maybe a bit younger than you, or maybe they do have they might be someone even quite old, but who has a child or about them, this curiosity and this interest that they have in life might give them that sense of constant youth state. Yeah, so someone who comes with a youthful aura and lots of interest, and maybe it's also someone who seems to have loads of that energy. Quite an interesting person here. So they will be trying to gain some information and insight for you. I don't think there's going to be a lot of direct communication, but they will be watching you and you will be able to sense it. Like if someone is really observing you or something, um, I'm guided to tell you um, not to take this the wrong way. It means they are interested, they're very attracted to you. Like this is sort of fated almost meeting, like that you people are being guided towards each other, not necessarily to find true love. I'm not for these dramatic interpretations of the lover's card. More so, your meeting is fated in order to help you both learn and evolve in life. And this person, shall you choose to engage with them, will have some interesting insights that will help you also, like, really rekindle your passions and get some interesting information about stuff you're also interested in, or even get that catch a bit of that curious and lively spark they have going on for them here. So yes, this is very interested. Now, see, I feel that in this case, having the Four of Swords here as our clarification or advice card, I feel more like an advice card here. You don't have to really jump in and do something. You can a bit sleep on that. Like also observe the situation a bit from a sort of safe distance. Don't you don't need to feed them too much information either. Just I don't mean that you should be closed off or anything, but let this evolve. Observe the situation, see what type of vibes you get from it all before making any dramatic decision. It's always your decision whether to engage in some with someone or not. So that is my part of the reading. For the percentage of you, a big percentage of you that I strongly feel this is like energy coming towards you. By the way, I will a great deal here could be romantic, but also for some it could be also a friendly energy. And generally, yes, I feel that this situation has some interesting insights here for you. The person is definitely interested, and they also have things to offer for you. They might be coming from common like place of might be coming from your work environment, especially if you work in some area that you're very passionate about, or they could be coming. You will be sharing common interests, like they could be coming from a course that you're attending. They could, you could randomly meet them at a convention, at a passion project, at a protest maybe, even, or although I feel less protest, more of yes, I hear that for someone, even like a political type of public conversation thing. So yes. Uh, Also, I would advise you to engage in those situations if you are interested in attracting this into your life. Um, yeah, and be chill about it. Like, just be chill about it, I'd say, starters. You don't have to jump into it. You don't have to engage. This person's quite smitten. They will try to find out stuff about you, but you will also need to um, assess whether this is something you want to strongly engage in or not. You can take your time. I feel guided to put a clarification card on this in case there is something shady to look out for. This will not apply to everybody, but in case it might apply to somebody, I will. Mm, okay. Okay. Interesting. We have the Four of Swords again, and this time it's in reverse. And together with the beautiful Queen of Cups. Okay, so again, I don't see a sign of something specifically shady here, but you are again advised to not put it all out there. As we know, as you can see in the Queen of Cups card, her card is her cup is lit, the lid is closed, so she's gracious, she will engage, she is interested in people, she's interested in making emotional connections and making connections, but she will not put it all out there from the start. She gives a gracious time for situations to grow. And shall you choose to do so, I feel it will be very beneficial for you, because I will take also, on the other hand, the Four Swords in reverse card as a sign that for some reason some of you might be a bit, it might cause a bit of anxiety for you. Maybe because you will feel watched. Like maybe you're not used to this type of attention, or maybe you are not in a time of your life uh, where it really makes you comfortable, someone so much focusing on you. But on the other hand, I will take it also as an advice uh, not to just step back and do absolutely nothing. Like, you can give a chillaxed try to the situation. Like, you don't have to be avoidant. I don't feel this is something specifically threatening. I feel just this is someone very interested in you. And generally, I see good qualities here, and I see a lesson waiting for you here, and a chance to evolve, and a chance to, yeah, share interests, be brought together with a kindred spirit that either complement you, or gives you some extra insight on something you're interested in. Now, for some of you, this will not be an actual physical person coming in, because this is like a general reading. So I really want to stress that it is not the same situation will not apply to everybody. So I see a case two scenario that will apply to other people here. That, and of course, take what resonates the most and what helps you go evolve the most. You will understand more as the week goes by about the exact type of situation it is. Yeah, I see here that you will be studying a field of your passion. You will gaining more insight regarding a field that you're very passionate about. So I see a week of really gaining information and insight and studying something that you are passionate about, whether in a physical course of any sort or even like doing some internet research on some topic you're very interested in, and you are going to gain great insight. And well, definitely with the Lovers card here in this case scenario, it will attract into your life being educated and doing research and engaging in that subject of your passion. It will bring in like-minded people. It will help you attract more of your tribe into your life. So that's very good news here too. I want you to be in the lookout generally um, for messages. Uh, I want you to not jump to quick conclusions. Like, you also are being reminded here that you will need time to rest and chilly make decisions. Some of these insights might even come as you're relaxing, meditating for some of you that practice that sort of thing. Or it might be beneficial to try it if you haven't. And I would say that in both case scenarios, this is a passionate energy coming into your life. It has this sense of curiosity. Um, it is a very lively energy, and it is an energy that will bring in greater information and insight to you. So you should be on the lookout for those things. Those who have been contemplating to maybe visit some activity that sparks your interests. I don't know, maybe start this pottery course you always wanted to get yourself into. This is a very good time to do that. This will really help you evolve and get general insight into life. Um, yeah, I think that's about all I have to say for now. And let me give you now a specific advice message from the universe. Okay. Perhaps you are reminded all too often just how quickly the phases in your life can shift. One change after another, you are learning to adapt and grow. Be kind and gentle with yourself. Okay, that complements our other advice card here with the Four of Swords. And yes, it states again that this week is gonna be a lot about learning and growing. Um, you know, this is like if you are looking for an affirmation that growth is happening, because I can feel here with this Page of Wands also being here that some of you might not yet be in a stage where you are totally satisfied with yourself, like with your status, even your expertise on something you like, even your status in life as in materially or other places you want to be. So you are reminded here that things are shifting, you are on the path, you are learning and adapting and growing. And amidst all this, you must also give yourself the time to be kind to yourself, to do things a bit in your own time, and also rest a bit. Yeah. And of course, the Lover's card here appearing is a good sign that all this will attract into your life like-minded people, whether it is a love interest, and of course I'm sticking a lot by the case that for some of you someone will take a lot of interest in you, like a lot, maybe it will feel like too much, um but it's okay. I don't feel anything shady from that yet. We will explore in the future. uh but yes, this will attract generally people in your life um, that will feel like fated to help you grow, to help you feel connection, to help you explore parts of yourself um, that manifest as parts of themselves. So that is all I have for you, honeys of beautiful pile one, my lovely griffin choosers. I can feel really brave souls here. I can feel people who have lots to offer to the world. Um, don't rush yourselves. Life is a very big journey. We are all moving in our own time, shifting, evolving. Um, you keep your minds alert and curious. You put your focus on the fields you're interested in. Listen in to the information you that the universe presents itself to you, and the situations that present themselves to you, and the people who come into your life as a result of this. Uh, because there is so much to discover. So it's going to be an interesting week for you. Yeah, and be kind to yourselves among all this and have lots of fun. So that concludes my reading for you, pile number one. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, you can like the video. That is always an indication for me that I am doing something good with this, and it makes me very happy. If you have feedback to give me, even negative feedback, as this channel is quite young, and I haven't done this format of reading quite in a long time. That would be very beneficial to me. Don't shy away from saying something negative, constructive, as I'd like to view it. And there are ways to support me, and besides subscribing and liking the video listed in the links below. Oh, you might want to subscribe if you like the reading, because we will be having one of these every week, every Sunday night. It's gonna be up in the channel, a weekly tarot reading, okay? Take it easy. See you soon, I hope. Okay, and that concludes my reading for pile number one. Let's move on. Let's move on to our pile number two. Who chose this adorable Halloweeny little hooded kitten? It reminds me very much of my own kitten. Uh, I love her so much. I mean, cats are such a blessing to this world, and they really deserve our love and respect, and we could really benefit also from watching their behavior, because they have a really interesting approach to life. Now that said, oh, here is also the advice card. Let's open up. Ooh, and see what this week will have in store for you. Okay, honeys. I do not love being like the messenger of kind of like bad news, but I do see a struggle here. Actually, this struggle has ended, and you might have suffered some significant loss or defeat recently, and you will experience a type of loss or defeat that will feel very severe within this week. And yes, I feel that it is gonna seem, it is gonna get you down a bit. Like you are going to feel quiet down in the dumps. Strength and courage to you, honeys. Strength and courage. This too shall pass. I understand that with the Ten of Swords, yes, we have the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups, and we have two tens, which is very interesting. It points to completion. Before I ramble on about this, let me just open your advice cards here and clarification cards. Yes. Interesting. Okay. Let's refocus. Okay, there is this sense of doom here. I will not lie. I prefer not to lie in my readings and say it's all love and flowers and everything going great for you, and yeah, and oh, that a-hole that ghosted you is such a nice person that still loves you, and da da da. I know this is the popular YouTube reader format. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna read the cards as they present themselves to you to give you the correct and appropriate message for you. So yes, there is really a quiet, dark energy here, a sense of defeat that is very severe. Yet, listen to me. The following card we have, which is at the heart of our reading, is the Nine of Pentacles. So, honeys, this too shall pass. So, in this same week, and I feel that for many of you, this is not something that will happen just now within this week. This is something that might have already occurred, and you are feeling the aftermath. Do not panic. Know that your way to get out of this, out of this gloomy sense of defeat, maybe of betrayal, because as we can see, the Ten of Swords are swords really stacked onto someone's back, and I hear this specifically for a lot of people that they might feel very betrayed and harmed by maybe even more than one people in their lives. For others, I might say this is less so because that points us more towards the Nine of Swords card, but for some, no, I will not go there. Let's let it at that. Let's not get too specific. This is a general reading. Generally dark. This is dark. And how do you get out of this darkness? Okay, you step back into your power. You need, with the Nine of Pentacles card here, the glorious, beautiful Bachelorette, you need to remind yourself, and I do hear it for lots of you, this is people that did this to you. This was not like a sudden physical disaster, natural disaster or something. Might apply to some, but you need to be reminded of your self-worth. You need to be reminded of your worth. Sorry, I want to adjust this. And step back into a place of power. Step back into your best self. You need to remind yourself of all your strengths. You need to remind yourself that even with no one in your corner, or this, which I don't think there is no one in your corner, but by the following card, but even if there wasn't someone in your corner, you are a very strong person. You have so many gifts, and there are still, despite this unfortunate situations, there are still so many blessings in your life, and there are still so many situations you can enjoy. So this week will predominantly be about you stepping back in your power, stepping back into a place of appreciation for life and your own self, and step out of the darkness into a place where, despite that, you feel deserving of good things coming to you. So you can leave that behind, because, like, as we can see, the sequence of the cards are gorgeous. Bachelorette, the Nine of Pentacles lady, you might not be actually a bachelorette, but that's what I like to call that card. Usually she is single, or she, even if she's not single, she's very much her own person. This stepping out of it and stepping into your power, into your appreciation, into, like, even taking care of yourself. I hear this is a week to pamper yourself a bit, enjoy what is good about your life. You could even get a makeover if it helps you move on, feel a bit fabulous. Um, Yes, treat yourself to good meals. Appreciate yourself, really appreciate yourself. Remind yourself, and you could even make a list of that, because I feel you might be feeling really defeated, and some might have self-sabotaging thoughts as a result of that. Uh, someone, some might also feel that the universe is out to get them. It is not. And Honey's believing this happened for the reason that, to remind you, this is hard. I know it's hard to hear, but sometimes life pushes pushes us to dark places to help us step back into the step back into and forward into the better places we could possibly be. So here it is, you moving past that and moving towards an environment that is loving, an environment that is accepting, an environment that lifts you up. So, um, yes, I have quite a lot to tell you here. This is a very strong, I feel very strong energy from this. So I think it's gonna be an important week in a sense. We have two tens here. Also, tens are associated with completion. So this means that a chapter of your this darkness is ending. This chapter has closed. You need to close it, move forward, and this is the week where you will be doing that. And you will be moving towards fulfillment. Here I see you associating with some people that are really good for you, people that feel like family. It might be your actual blood family, relatives that make you feel comfortable, because not not all of them probably will make you feel comfortable and loved, but you will be spending some time with people who actually feel like home and who appreciate you and bring the best out in you. You will be safe, and you can pamper yourself, and you can let yourself be pampered by other people and feel that love again. So I'd also say that, remember that you don't have to close yourself off just because that this bad thing happened, or is about to happen. Oh, I'm so sorry for that. There is a system of support. Remember, like, even if this is something ongoing within the week that needs to be resolved, you have a community to support you, even if it isn't very obvious to you. If you sit down with yourself and think, you will remember that there are people there for you to support you. So you can also seek help, but first and foremost, you need to remember, um, how gorgeous you are, really, and how deserving you are. And with our extra insight here card being the Page of Pentacles, and in association with all of this that we are seeing here, the foremost message I hear is that there is an opportunity to grow out of all of this, that this is an opportunity to grow, and it is an opportunity to even like physically or move up in the world. Like this ending here, this ending is the closing of a cycle, of a situation that really brought you down, but out of the, as you are stepping within this week out of this, good, greater new opportunities will come to you. And I hear for some of you that there is specifically someone quite young of a studious nature that will also give you some insight. And regarding the specific nature of this picture of the Witch's Garden deck I chose here for my insight, look how lovingly this little fairy page here holds her coin. To me, this is furthermore a confirmation that you need to remind yourself of all the things that you still have, of all the, and all the, how do you say this? All the promise that life still holds for you, and step in this place of appreciation of your garden and of your garden per se. It might be an actual garden too. I hear for many of you that nature soothes you. So please do that. Of the promise that life holds for you and all of the assets you have to make it in life. Okay? And also a good system of support here. And if some of you are feeling really down in the dumps, I hear that you could actually call up someone dear to you. It could be your family, it could be your mom, it could be your best friend. You can call them up and say like, hey, friend A, hey girl, I'm so lost after this happened, and I really, really would appreciate your good company. Can I come and hang a bit? And they will be there for you. I hear that. Okay, powerful message here. So this is, despite the aftermath of something dark happening recently or something dark happening within the week, will be a good week for you, in a sense, as you will be stepping back into your power and you will remember who the people who are actually there for you are, and differentiating them from what you need to throw out of your life, and situations and people that are toxic and that hurt you, that you need to throw out of your life. And remember that there is a good support system there for you, and bond with them. Pamper yourself, love yourself, and move forward. Okay? Now let's give the specific advice message from the universe. So listen. Don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow. Yes, what have I been saying? It is necessary to experience the difficult times. That is when you will grow most. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. Exactly. Be proud of your journey. Okay. So this is the utmost confirmation of what I'm already seeing here and what I have also said. And so, yes, you are being reminded that even these dark times, even these defeats, they build you up. And sometimes our journey takes us past dark places into places of greater evolution and growth. And that you need to be proud for yourself for surviving this as HIT. Ooh, something very dark I felt here. Oh, that's creepy. Okay, you will know who you are, girl. You can step out of this. Okay? This has nothing to do with your self worth. You can step out of this. You can defeat this. Okay. I do not want to mention specifics because what came to me is quite dark and graphic, but stepping back into the power, let's move back to that energy. Yes, be proud of your journey. And there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light is within you and it is around you, okay? So have a blessed week. Courage and strength to you. And yeah, remember who you are. Your best self is eager to get out of this, connect with them. It is happening. I see it is so happening, okay? Thank you so much for being with me. And if this reading was good for you, you can give it a thumbs up. I would love it. To get some positive feedback, you could also give me negative feedback in the comments if there's something you feel that I need to improve about my reading style set. And I also take suggestions for topics of readings that you would like me to do. So if you request it, I will, in my own time, as soon as possible, oblige and put up a reading with the topic you suggest. Now, if also you would like to keep track of my weekly readings, I will be putting those out every Sunday night. You can subscribe to my channel. And yeah, that's about it. So hopefully see you soon. And hanging there. Have a blessed week. Right. Moving on to group number 3. Who chose my little Maleficent, my cat Maleficent. Such a cute film. I'm not for the big blockbusters generally, but I thought this one was really cute and such an interesting reimagining of the Sleeping Beauty Disney film. Very, very interesting. Okay. Sorry for my rambling. Let's get into your reading, okay? Now this we will put on the side, like inside. And let's start with what will be mainly going on for you this week. 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, ooh, and the 7 of Wands. Okay. I do want to open the inside cards before I get into more of this. Okay, I see the Knight of Swords and the 9 of Swords. Let's also open this advice card. Excellent. Okay, honeys. Now, I'm sorry, let me readjust the light a bit. I think it's too bright. Yes. Oh, God. I'm so sorry. I will get better at presenting my videos, I promise. Just a sec. Okay, excellent. I think that's much better. So, honeys, might you have overworked yourself a bit? I think you will have a tendency to overwork yourself a bit this week. feel that generally you're quite a hard worker. You really go for what you, with especially with the Page of Swords here under our Eight of Pentacles, I'd say you really go for it. Um, and you're a very hard worker, very dedicated. You go in with lots of force. There, you will be working hard, working a lot, and you might feel a bit of a burnout a bit this week. You might be having some doubts as to whether your work is actually good, whether your thoughts on your thought process is actually valid. Because we have a Nine of Swords here under our Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, are you a bit perfectionistic, is what I hear? Are you being a bit of over the top perfectionist, honeys? Just asking here because, yes, I feel that you need to step back a little and chillax, but also, show your work some appreciation. It's great that you're such a hard worker. It's great that you put in all the work and that you are so serious about what you do. Oh, I hear Capricorns here. Do we have lots of Capricorns? I feel we have lots of Capricorns here. Yeah, that sounds quite like the Capricorn problem here. No, I do get some Leo too, but mostly Capricorn and Virgo. Uh, Not necessarily, or there might be loads of that in your general charts, but anyway, this just came to me. So, um, yes, honeys, you will be working, then you will be feeling lots of doubts. There's lots of there is a tendency, something will give you second thoughts. You will be fearing something and you will be struggling. You will be feeling a bit strangled, a bit overworked. Um, it is okay, all right? And maybe you will feel an attack from other people also, like they don't appreciate how much work you put into. Like this might not be an actual job, also. I hear here, this might be work that you're putting into a relationship, maybe. Or it might apply at many levels, this theme of this week. Um, and you might be feeling as if you are struggling alone there and are not being appreciated. Maybe you're taking too much onto yourself. Like maybe if you're part of a team and you feel like you do everything yourself, you need to chillax a bit and realize that this is self-sabotage, really thinking that you have to do everything yourself or that everything has to be perfect. Honey, it's great that you're a hard worker. I repeat, it's great that you go with such a passion about what you do and you're so smart and you're so good at it. Uh, but don't let doubt eat at you, and also give yourself time to rest. And it's not you against the world. Like really, if you take a step back and chillax, this all will make so much more sense to you. You need to trust yourself and the universe a bit, and you need to give yourself appropriate time to rest, and you need to chase away self-sabotaging thoughts that you're not good enough, that everything you do has to be perfect, or your work amounts to nothing, or that your work needs to be appreciated by everyone. No, it doesn't. And don't take negative feedback too hard. You can see it as constructive criticism. If there is validity on it, it's a good thing for you. It will get you to evolve. If there's not validity to it, then, just keep doing what you're doing. But be healthy about it, really. Like, please, like, you know, I see you here. I see this need within the week to take a break. You will be working. This week, I see this theme that you will have to, and you will absolutely have to find a way to balance working and resting. And also, I see that you will have the opportunity, let's say, through the situation to gain insight uh, on how to handle uh, what you perceive as some attacks on your worth. You also don't need to shoulder everything yourself, but also, you know, don't don't take it so much to heart, and you don't have to prove anything to anyone. I see here that your work speaks for itself, okay? You're a very industrious person. You have so many skills because you work on what you work hard. Yes? And you deserve a break, and yes, you deserve respect, but overall you deserve self-respect and have nothing to prove to anyone. So that's a very accurate message. I feel like I repeated myself a bit, but really I felt like I really had to stress some things about this. So I'll be reading you your advice card from the universe. Take some time to rest and rejuvenate. Whew. Oh, thank you. Yes. You need to pace yourself for the changes that are coming your way. They are all positive. Bigger and better things are coming for you. Just relax and trust. Okay, see, you can replay this message. I felt like we really needed to hear it. And it really confirms everything I've been saying this far. Yes, there are good things coming your way, but you must stop self sabotaging, fighting against them. You need to relax and trust. Do what you have to do, put in the work, but not, don't burn yourself out. You need also to relax and trust. Yes? And the universe got your back, really, because, you deserve it. So, okay, say bye bye to the self sabotaging thoughts, this Nine of Swords energy being, really attacked by shadows, and realize that the world is not against you, the universe is with you, even if some people are against you. Uh, it's really their own problem, except if they're offering constructive criticism, so which is also good. So yeah, honey, this is gonna be a week for you to work on that. And mostly, I repeat myself for the last time, just find a healthy work and relaxation balance, okay? And if you have overworked yourself and uh, are at the verge of a breakdown, please take a very good break. A very, very good break, knowing that you deserve it. Okay? So I think that's all for you here. I'm feeling guided. Actually, I really feel like I need to help out here a bit. So I'm guided to take out some special messages from my priestess box. Ooh, it's the first time that I'm doing that online. I was not planning to, but here you go. Hmm. Yes, it says here delays, chameleon, and doubt. All right. Yes, okay, okay. So this puts a bit of another meaning to our Seven of Pentacles card. You might actually have to pause on working on something which might upset you. There might be a delay in something you might be expecting related to your work. Uh, which might be causing you some doubt. But with the chameleon here, I feel that you need to trust that you got this. You are very adaptable. So if there is a change in the situations that you didn't expect that is creating delays, know that you can adapt to it and just take this time to relax, as said before. And just a second. Yeah. Interest. Mm-hmm. Right. Remember why you're doing all this. Remember and focus on what you're really what is your interest in all of this situation, like even your work, even some other topic you've been working on, even this relationship, if you've been working on a relationship. uh, Remember what is at the core of this, what put you on this path, what your interests in this situation are, and what your best interests in this situation are is. And this will really help you take a more calm and detached state and trust, okay? Because, this is the last thing I'm feeling guided to say. If it is not, if the situation is not in your best interest, maybe you should consider letting it go altogether. And the people who need to receive this will know what I mean. Okay? If this situation is not in your best interest, remember why you went into it in the first place and consider letting it go altogether, or changing course or changing approach, or if it's a job, maybe relaxing and even considering moving to something else, creating the opportunity to move to something else. Yeah, that is all for you, my dear pile number 3. Thank you so much for bearing with me and being here. I will definitely take, you can give my video a thumbs up if you found this helpful and like this. And that would be great. I am also open to constructive criticism. So if there is something that tired you, or you would like to put put out there some non-positive feedback out there, I will see it as constructive. It is very welcome. I'd love you to comment yes on the things you didn't like too, if you feel like it. If you found this helpful, you can also subscribe to my channel. There's gonna be a reading like that every week, every Sunday night. It's gonna be up there on YouTube for you to prepare yourself for the upcoming week and receive your messages. There are also some other ways to support me down there in the description if you're interested in that. And yeah, have a great week and hang in there, like really, really hang in there. And remember that you do deserve a break, and you do deserve some time to just relax, okay? Oh, I'm hearing that song now in my head. Fun song. You know what I'm talking about. I hope. I don't know. um, yeah. Have a great week. See ya. Ciao, ciao.